G'day, Rick here, and in this video we're going to have a look at the creation of a bibliography or a reference list for any academic paper that you've may have written with Word and Zotero, and how I set that up to try and speed up the workflow. So on the screen here, what you can see is I've got my Zotero opened on the left hand side of the screen, and the document that I've done, or the paper that I've done, on the right hand of the screen. Here is the subject, particular subject. It's a project, final, and there's been 3 assessments involved here, so they've got 1, 2 and 3. I've broken them up for each one. And then I've created a new blank sub-collection, which you simply do by right-clicking on the folder there and put new sub-collection. And the sub-collection is called Assessment 3 References. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go through the paper, and as I find each reference, I'm going to locate it within my reference listings, and then I'm going to shift a copy of that into the Assessment 3 References to build a bibliography effectively of all of the references within this paper. So I'm not going to bore you with all of them, but we'll go through a number of them, and then I'll put the video on pause, go and finish it off, and then we'll come back and do the bibliography and put it into the paper. So if we just go down through here. Okay, so the first one there is Freeman, 1984. Now, Freeman, 1984, that's that one. So we'll just drag that across to Assessment 3 References, and you can see that that one's already in there. Okay, the next one is Freeman, Wicks and Palmer as well, 2004, which is this one. So we'll pull that one across as well. And Freeman, 1984 again. Then we've got La Plume. I think that one's in Assessment 3. No, it's in 2. Plume, that one there, Assessment 3. And Mahajan, it's that one there on Stakeholder Theory. I think you get the idea of what I'm doing. So I'll put the video on pause now, and I will go and finish the list. At this stage, we've got 4 references in there, starting to build our bibliography. So I'll be back soon. Okay, all back, all done. So here back at Zotero, that's the Assessment 3. Now if we go to the Assessment 3 References and click on that, here we have all the references for this paper. They're all in there now. So on the right hand side here, you'll see that I've got my paper open in the reference section. So all I'm going to do is to click on here, Control A, and select everything, right click on all of those, and then create bibliography from items. Now, just before we do that, I'll just point out here that you'll see that these are all in order, alphabetical order by citation, but it doesn't matter. They don't have to be there. They could be in order, alphabetical order on the title or the year or whatever you like, because when the bibliography is generated, it will put them into alphabetical order the correct way. Okay, so let's have a look at our bibliography. And first thing here is you've got to look at the style. Now on default, my default style is Melbourne Polytechnic, the Harvard style, Australian's Harvard. And it's going to create a bibliography, and it's asking me how I want to save that. Well, I'm just going to copy it to the clipboard. I find that the easiest way to do. Okay, we go across here to the references, Control V, and there is our bibliography, all done. Okay, so that's all there is to it. The bibliography is now created. It's all been done in the appropriate style. And now the paper is almost ready for submission. Just a matter of doing an executive summary and doing a little bit of tidying up. Anyway, I hope that's eased your workflow in terms of creating bibliographies from Zotero into Word, but of course you can do it because you're copying it to the clipboard. You could put it into Google Docs or Obsidian or anything else that you wish to do so. Okay, have a good one. Cheers.